What's up, guys? Welcome to my video. My name is Dzhavid, and now I'm going to talk about what's happening and what I'm doing. What am I doing during this quarantine, during this coronavirus outbreak? Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I finally finished this book. This book is The Deal of Our Heart. Um, so I'm not going to talk about this book. First of all, in the beginning of this video, at the beginning of this video, this is a very impressive book. I'm really motivated. When I just just a few seconds ago, I've read it, I finished it, and decided to talk about it. So this book is not about how head works and all these processes and its structures, its all the things. No, it's about history of cardio surgery, of all cardio surgeons. Um, why it is impressive? Why is it impressive? I think it because when I was reading this book, I was impressed about how all cardio surgeons did all this work. I mean, all this complicated works, and sometimes surgeons surgeons did operation, but the state didn't allow it. But it didn't stop them to do the operation. Not just they like it, but surgeons in that time. So this book is about the surgeons in 20th century, because the majority of the surgeries, cardio surgeries, were doing something at only in only oh at never mind at only 20th century. So the cardio surgery surgeons started to work only to develop on only 20th century, and some surgeons were doing something also at were also doing something at 19th century, but not so a lot of. So the beginning of this book is um, the beginning of surgeons in 19th century, but the main work was in 20th century, of course. Well, like I said, I'm impressed how it's amazing. It's amazing to read all the back of all the labor of our of the surgeons in the past. In past, how they work, how they like it, how they live using all the things, how they thought about new technologies, and all their lives, they the majority of surgeons was thinking about only one technology all their lives. For example, one surgeon was thinking about was developing his idea all during all his life. This is unbelievable, unforgettable. So this book includes 11 main ideas, 11 main ideas, and what can I say about it? I like in the beginning when you open this book, you can see a beautiful picture of your head, of your heart. Moment, yeah, and the name of this book. So I really like this book. In my life, I also read only two books. Yes, only two books connected with which is the main idea of which main idea is medicine. And right now, how I read it, I'm going to read as a book. I'm going to read as a book. So this book is can actually be this book is about medicine too. This is book, yes. This is very is this is a very famous book. Also, um, and I think it will be a great. It will be cool. Well, awesome. Awesome. Um, what? What else? Yes. I was preparing for my not exam because our also our in addition our exams. I will not. I will not pass my exams because during this coronavirus outbreak, during this news. Also, I have own opinion about coronavirus and is it true or um, just a liar? So the lies of state. Well, what what's my bill? How I'm preparing for biology exams, but not that exams that exams in the end of 11 grade. No, just check it out. So I was preparing for my biology absolutely in English language, and this is very cool because I not only start to understand all the texts, all complicated texts which can be I can met at my which I can meet in my future English exams, European exams, but it really helps me. You may ask me that maybe how you do you write somewhere your analysis? Yes, of course. I write right here. This moment, check it out again. Right here. This moment. Oh my goodness. Yes, right here. I'm not sure you see the words, but no mind. Doesn't matter. Well, I like this. I like this job. I downloaded a book which has about 100, 1,000, 500 pages. Oh, I can say yeah. This has 1,500 pages. Yeah, I know it's hard, but I don't have any. I don't have other choice. Yes, just check it out. Also, if you like to learn, if you like, if you are future surgeon, or you would like to connect your life with such job, then I will recommend you, and you like to learn English, of course. I will recommend you Campbell biology. Yes, Campbell biology. I was um in addition, I was finding this book for about 3 hours, and I thought that this book doesn't exist in the internet, but I found it. But in final of my work, in the end of my work, at the end of my work, I finally found it. Yeah, I was impressed of all this book, of those pictures, and this book contains a lot of pictures which do your studying more interesting. More you just would like to learn and read it again and again, because pictures can can turn your education in more unbelievable part of life. Well, you can again ask me why don't you study this book in Russian? It will be it will be speed reading. No, I can't because because this book doesn't exist in Russian. Yeah, it can sounds it can sound fun, but it's really I'm serious. I mean, this book exists in Russian, but only in Moscow and with the special people. This book has special people in Russian. That's why yeah, read this book in English. I'm really impressed. For example, I learned the beginning, of course. For example, this terms organ, what is organ, tissue, photosynthesis. I'm sure you maybe know that. Evolution I was studying, but not finish when I finishes. Gene, what is gene, and what is the process like transcription, translation, and how our protein can how we produce our protein, how the cells actually produce our protein. Check it out. Oh my goodness, that's really great. I remember when I was watching the video about a girl who was studying this stuff. And she was in the USA, and she was a Russian person. Yes, she's a Russian person, and she say that I study this moment. Yeah, that I study Campbell books, and I really recommend you to read these books. I was so surprised because how can I imagine that people can there are people who studies new information in English, and especially my favorite lesson, biology in English is cool. Yeah, really cool. Right now I'm on 100. Right now I read 100 pages, and I need to learn for about 1000 14 page 1400 hundreds of book I list to learn. What's more? And other book which I have to study after the end of the book. Yes, yeah, I know I have a lot. This moment. Yeah, I know I have a lot of jobs can do, and yeah, everything I do, especially everything I do, especially just moment. Everything I do makes me more motivated. And you can ask me how you stay motivated for so long times. Um, First of all, it's hard. You should understand that it's hard to be motivated all this life, all this, all this time. But I would like to achieve a lot of goals, to achieve not lots of goals, but big goals. I mean, I'd like to have some situations when someone asks me how you really stay so motivated, or how did you achieve all these goals, living in living in Russia, um, doing something. What did you do? And I'm preparing for this. I prepare for these moments, reading all these books, working hard, and um, and also I do sport, of course. My muscles. Um, I have a pain of my muscles. Yes. So, well, this book is about like you can see the picture is about our brain. I haven't read it yet, but it's my plan. Someday I will read it finally. And so Also what I like to say you this moment. Check it out. Oh my goodness, this is my three behaviors, three non behaviors, three I forgot this word. Habits. Yeah, I have three habits which I have to do, and first habit is to wake up earlier, wake up at 5 o'clock. Yes, wake up at 5 o'clock. Why am I planning to? Why would like I to get up at 5 o'clock? First of all, when you just emergency to get to wake up at 5 o'clock, you should to have to sleep at to sleep earlier. For example, I like to sleep, and I will later say you when I say I like or I instead of I sleep. So I like to sleep at 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. Yeah, maybe p.m. Oh, no mind. It's 11. It's 11 o'clock, and wake up. That's why I like to wake up earlier. And why exactly at 5 o'clock? When you wake up at 5 o'clock, you see that no one that no there's almost no one stay. No one works at this time. And only you can stay and start your life. Start your new life, your successful day. During the majority of people around you are sleeping, during your family are sleeping. You stay and start your day. Start a successful day. This way is unbelievable. And I noticed one thing that the almost the majority of students, people, doing not such a lot of things at night. Maybe watching films, maybe surfing the net, maybe something social networks. No, it's not the best way. That's why I recommend you to sleep, just to sleep. If you can also you can ask me. Um, if you ask me how I can to learn how I can to sleep so early at 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I will recommend you just to work all your day, just to be tired, just walk outside and be tired. And if you are not be tired, if you're not tired, then it means that you didn't work so a lot of time in this day. So my advice is be tired to sleep earlier and to wake up earlier at 5 o'clock. Like you may notice, I didn't do this. I don't do this work successful because only it passed 10 days. In 10 days, I should destroy it. I was sleeping on. I was staying. I was waking up at 5 o'clock only 3 days. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All those days, I was procrastinating. Not procrastinating. I was doing just working earlier. Yeah, my bad. I know. Um, it's again connected with all of course that I can't um that I can't sleep earlier. Yeah. Nothing which has the most success result is no sugar. Like you may notice, I've never eat sugar. So this today is the 20th day. I've never procrastinating this behavior in this habit. Yes. So this is successful. This is good successful, not success. Success is will be in the end of at the end of 30 days. Yes, of amounts. And the last one is no, this social network less than 40 minutes. So I have some mistakes in this, so I procrastinating only 2 days, and today is the 9th day. I don't know. I should not write someone. Shouldn't solve the mobile, solve the social network. So for so long time, as I was doing. I just noticed that it takes a lot of time. up, and I need to change. Yes. I know this is a big deal. It's not so a big deal, but this is just the beginning of my success. Future success. Yeah, I know. What else? What's else? Of course, just a moment. Have you? I'm going to show you something, maybe. This is there. Um. Also, I'm doing a plan. Here's my plan. I didn't stop on this thing. I'm doing the plan always. Um, Give me a second. Oh my goodness, this is sneeze. Also, how to be motivated? You may ask me. This is 5 a.m. This is 5 a.m. I was doing. I did this work. I did this name. This name when I was. This was last year ago. Yes, 5 a.m. Yeah, I know I can't wake up earlier, but I hope that they will do this work. And the speech of Arnold Schwarzenegger, his speech. And the second picture, of course, everything in English. And all these ways, how I'm doing all this, I'm leading this book, my diary. All the things helps me to be motivated. But sometimes I just like to throw everything, throw all my books out. I think I think it's normal process, but I still just don't go. Still, but I need just to continue. So this was everything I've done, and also I'm just learning how to be a minimalist. So minimalism is, if you don't know, minimalism is something. Minimalism is one of the ways how to have less unuseful and useless, how to have useless things and throw it out. I mean, if you have stuff which doesn't need you, you can throw it out, or you can transfer the thing from one way from your room to other room, and thus thus now to have the things and to have and to create your room more better, create your room better than it was yes. Well, I think this is the end of what I would like to say. Yeah, also I apologize that I didn't make a lot of videos. I was reading, I was doing something, I was busy. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. It was great that you're still here. If you are still here, um, see you soon, guys. Good luck and be healthy, be motivated, and work hard. Goodbye.